didn't know, Jaws is one of my favorite films ever made, and as you can tell, I absolutely love it. In my eyes, it's a masterpiece. So I wanted to make a video on why I love Jaws, but not just me, because I'm joined by another massive Jaws fan, which is Cinema Ranks.
Hey everybody, my name is Gabriel and I run the channel Cinema Ranks. Thanks so much to Movie Hybrid for having me on to talk about one of my favorite movies of all time, Jaws. Jaws is an amazing film, and I'm pretty sure anyone who has seen it would agree with me. I truly am amazed at what the film accomplishes. It scares the audience even when we don't even see the shark until more than halfway through the movie. We see him kill, but we don't actually see the shark, and it still scared people when it came out, and it still scares people now. That just amazes me. If you count this as a horror movie, this would easily be my favorite. Roy Schneider, Robert Shaw, and Richard Dreyfuss create such an unforgettable trio with incredible characterization. The script is superb with a bunch of lines that have become iconic. It also features one of the most terrifying scores in all of cinema by John Williams that even ups the suspense, that definitely puts even more fear into the audience. The score is only two notes, but for some reason it works perfectly. I think it's safe to say that Jaws is a classic, which has been of massive influence to the film industry ever since its release. If Jaws didn't end up being made, films like The Meg, Deep Blue Sea, Sharknado, and all the Jaws sequels probably wouldn't have been made, and Steven Spielberg most likely wouldn't have gone on to make classics such as Jurassic Park, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Schindler's List, E.T., and many more fabulous films. Its score by John Williams has also spanned a bunch of rip-offs and spoofs, and when you hear them, you immediately recognize they originated from Jaws. But boy am I glad this film was made. There was so much chaos going on behind the scenes, and the fact that it was still released just makes me like it even more. They seriously started making this film without a script, cast, or shark, which is just... how? And to put on top of that, the Orca 2 sank and caused the crew to lose a day's worth of filming. So I respect Steven Spielberg for not quitting the project and canceling the film after going through all of that. There's also this crazy fun fact about the behind the scenes that I thought I'd share with you. While filming, Steven Spielberg's colleague and real-life friend, George Lucas, who you might know from a small franchise called Star Wars, got stuck in the shark. I know, it's a little far-fetched, but it actually happened. If you like this video, I say definitely consider subscribing to my channel, Cinema Ranks. I do movie rankings, reviews, trailer reactions, and video essays just like this. But until then, stay tuned and subscribe to Movie Hybrid.
Jaws is one of my favorite movies for many different reasons. It's got amazing characters, suspense, music, and more. But what I specifically want to talk about today is the suspense. It's amazing. After all, Jaws is considered a scary movie, and it shows. Like, come on, it scared a ton of people to go back in the water, and I'm pretty sure even made some people afraid to use the toilet, which... come on, people! But anyways... the shark wasn't working properly, so Spielberg and the crew had to think of different ways to shoot the scenes with the shark. And I think they did it really well. For example, instead of showing the shark in the second half of the movie, they often used yellow barrels to show where the shark was going, which is such a clever technique. But something I noticed that's really brilliant is where they made each shark attack get worse and worse. What I mean is, for example, the first shark attack has nothing gruesome about it. There's no shark, no blood, no anything. But then slowly throughout the movie, we begin seeing some blood. A lot, actually. Then we start seeing a bit of the shark, more blood, and even floating body parts. And then finally at the end, spoiler alert, we see one of the main characters being killed. And in that scene, we see the whole shark, a lot of blood and everything. Each shark attack we see builds on the last one and becomes more gruesome. And I think that's such a clever technique. There's a lot of reasons why we love Jaws. It's a classic. There's just something about it that's really special. It never gets old and it never will. It's almost 50 years old, yet it's still thought as the masterpiece people found it to be back in 1975. And that proves my point. Jaws is a phenomenal movie, and you may not agree with us, which is totally fine. But this is just why we love Jaws, why we think Jaws is a masterpiece. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to say a big thank you to Cinema Ranks for being a part of it. A big part of it. He's such a nice guy that makes some amazing content. Like, seriously, his content is really good. It's really well edited, and he's really well spoken, so Please go check him out, link in the description.
The script is superb with a bunch of lines that have been that have become. The script is superb with a bunch of lines that have with a bunch. Oh my god.